whole squad on that rhythm, we don't play around. Lock me up and throw away the key like Malcolm X. Rhythm gang flex. Rhythm squad.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Squad Talk, Season 3, Episode 8. I am your host, Danny Paz. To my left, I got my co-host, Andy Honcho, half of the 48, a.k.a. the 8 in the 48. To my right, I got our other special guest. We got Chase, Shorty 40, the 40 and the 48, half of the 48 boys. And our main editor, Mr. Cody. What's going on, you guys?
Representing the West Coast out here.
Sheesh. How are we doing today?
Andy, let's start with you. Okay, so before we get started, a little insight for the staff episode. Since we're always doing interviews with everybody, other artists and whatnot, getting to know them, we're just like, why don't we just do one with us so we can kind of give like a little backstory on everybody, seeing like what they do, how they got into the scene and everything, what they do behind the scenes in Rhythm Squad. That people, might want to know. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I don't know, but we're going to find out.
0 views.
So, Andy, give us a little insight about yourself. What got you into, DJing? What started the whole 48 project? What do you do with Rhythm Squad and whatnot?
What got me into DJing? Well, you kind of got me into it was him. He followed you, and I followed him, and I was like, when you started DJing, we were like, yeah, I think we could do that, something like that, you know.
That's about right.
Yeah, try to be as good. Nowhere close, but
All right, so for people that don't know what you do in Rhythm Squad, what do you do? Out of like all those, because we have a good amount of projects. What are you kind of like in charge with?
I'm in charge of the mostly mixtapes and summer promo and I don't know.
Okay.
Is there more?
Squad talks.
Squad talks. Lineups. Some flyers. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So also for the people that don't know, that probably don't follow us on SoundCloud, we do a little mixtape series where we reach out to some other artists where we ask them, hey, can you send us like a 30-minute mix? And then gives them a chance to, showcase IDs, showcase their friends' IDs, and just have fun with a little 30-minute mix that they can put out. And so we release on SoundCloud on our Rhythm Squad page, which will be down in the link description below for you guys.
Go follow, go subscribe, go check the mixes.
Yes.
So, Chase.
Word up, dog.
Mr. CEO of Rhythm Squad, give us a little backstory to you. What got you into DJing? What started the whole 48 project? How did that 48 project come about in Rhythm Squad?
So my ex got me into the whole EDM scene. Same story as he said, you got into mixing. And I said, damn, he looks cool doing that, and he's kind of good, so I guess I could do the same thing, probably a little better. So I started. I'm not better yet, but we working at it, When Rhythm Squad kind of formed, it was just kind of a bunch of friends that loved to rave, and we eventually just got a logo and kind of took off from there. Started throwing after parties, live streams, shows now, and we have merch booths, we have merch online, etc., etc.
So what do you do behind the scenes?
I try to overlook everything, but I do merch, mixtape squad talks, lineups. I help oversee Rhythm Squad and like the whole Discord and all the members and how they interact with each other and try to build each other up.
Okay. Mr. CEO.
So what do you do behind the scenes, Mr. Path?
Me? Absolutely nothing. Main host for Squad Talks.
Don't lie.
Main host for Squad Talks. I guess that's pretty much it. That's about it. That's all I can think about.
Lineups.
I help out sometimes putting up lineups together, trying to find out new names, new artists, especially in the local scene as well, but also other like regional artists either in Texas or in the States, where I kind of just give recommendations of like, hey, why don't we try to reach out to this artist and see hey, can we get him out and whatnot. So Sometimes the lineups, every now and then, but for the most part, that's pretty much it. And then we go to Mr. Cody.
Yes.
Gives a little insight to you.
What's up? Well, shit. I mean, shoot. Got into EDM because of him right here. It was pretty cool the first time we went. Global Dub 2018. Ganja White Night, Sudden Death. Flux Pavilion was there. Yeah, after that, it was like sold. And we were just riding that whole wave right there. But for Squad Talks, I do videos, promo, anything like flyers and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically what I do, pretty much.
Most
Editor for Squad Talks, yeah.
Most of the media.
Yeah.
Also run the YouTube page.
And photo shoots.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too, yeah.
Photo shoots for the merch.
Whenever we go on our next photo shoot. Yeah.
Whenever we get new merch. Keep posted. A little hint, nudge, nudge. Fall, winter season 2. Just saying.
Yeah.
Jumpsuits? No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Jumpsuits in the winter.
He like that. So let's talk about. Let's just talk about. So this is supposed to be the recap of or after like the first 2 seasons. So who? We might have to look at the list too to see who was on the first 2 seasons. Who were y'all's like top 2 or 3 favorite interviews or podcasts that you can remember?
Season 2 and 1.
Season 1 and 2.
Season 1
yeah.
and 2. Sheesh.
Yeah, that's why I said I might have to look on the list.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I like the Big Worm one a lot. Big Worm was good. So
you say B-Flow. You say B-Flow.
Yep. So Big Worm, you say B-Flow, and I'd probably say it's either Martini or Cause. Fuck Cause, by the way. Fuck Cause, have to get that.
All my homies hate Cause.
Yeah, no. Martini, that was a good one, but I feel like doing the Cause one really kind of, he introduced us to a lot of our really good friends, like at the time who weren't, but now are, that are down in San Antonio.
Shout out all the San Antonio homies one time.
Yeah, shout out to San Antonio boys. Still fuck Cause, just saying. Just kidding.
What would yours be? Do you know?
No, I'm still thinking.
He needs a list.
Yeah, I don't have my
Oh, there we go. Here we go.
My bad. Holding out on you.
Okay, I really enjoyed Valence just because that was our first one, so I feel like it really gave us a chance to like get ourselves on the ground and figure out what we were doing. Not that we had it figured out, but I feel like his was pretty cool.
My phone.
And I like George Toscano's. George Toscano's is good.
I like his little background.
Yeah. That was sick.
And for season 1, you know,
yeah, because this was right after his Subsidia release.
Mm-hmm. I'll say Vlog was one of my favorite ones from season 1. That was a fun interview. And then for season 2, the first one, Destroyer, that was a pretty good interview too. I really loved that one. But yeah, all of these were fun to watch.
Yes.
So if this might, I don't know, this might be the same answers, but if you had to pick one person from one of those 2 seasons to bring back and do another interview, who would it be?
Like at any point in time?
Any point in time.
Sheesh.
Let's see.
I'd probably say you say B-Flow.
You say B-Flow.
Vulcan. Yeah, Vulcan would be a good one. There'd be a tie between you say B-Flow and Vulcan for sure. Yeah. Just because, and Mashpit. They've done so much in that time period. They've done so much.
Mashpit would be a good one to differ because of the moves he's made.
Yeah. Dang, I need the list again. Let's see.
What's crazy to see is like the progress we made from like the first 2-3 episodes to now.
Dude, those first episodes were rough. It was like only like 480p. It was in a square.
They were
It
not
was,
in HD.
oh yeah, no, super rough. Whoever tuned in to that, shout out to you guys.
Yeah,
y'all some real ones.
from day one.
Now we got this whole setup, fucking ring lights and multiple camera angles, and by multiple I mean 2.
And we said 3.
All right, so
We
for
got three.
season 1, I would like to see Cause back, see what he's up to. I've heard a lot of good things about him recently. He's been grinding and whatnot.
Him and Strats have a release coming out with Gridlock Records.
Yeah, saw that.
And didn't he have a song with on
George
Subsidia?
Scano, with George Scano.
That's fire.
Bad Intentions, summer anthem in my opinion.
Word.
Still fuck Cause though.
And for season 2, I say you say Beeflo. I want to see him again, see what he's up
Yeah,
to
that'd
for
be
sure.
dope. We gotta schedule part 2 with him.
Yeah.
You do that.
So I remember
TBD.
TBD, to be determined. You were talking about y'all's introduction to the scene in EDM. What was your introduction to E EDM?
He said that.
Yes.
He said that he.
It was through him.
We didn't say that.
Yeah,
we said mixing.
Yeah, it was really through him. It was him and Sylvia that they got into it, and then I followed soon after.
Was your first one Global Up too?
No, my first one was
Barely Alive?
No, What the Fuck tour.
Oh yeah,
Hero Buzz.
yeah.
Hero Buzz? Oh, that was a good one too.
Damn.
Super fun.
Yeah, that was a heavy night.
Ever since then, he's just been heavy dug. Starting to branch out into that weird shit because of Connor.
Yeah.
Shout out Thick Boy one
Shout
time.
out Thick Boy.
We stop you.
Yeah. I changed the song because of it. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not with him. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna put no weird shit. I was like, oh, I'll keep.
I would have willed that back and kicked them off.
I
That's
was
it.
like,
Next. Thick Boy is the only one that we've had a part 2 on Squad Talk so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need a part 3.
Can we talk about Connor one time? How he's really, ever since COVID first started, how he literally pushed the experimental bass scene down in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Because he was really one of the few, especially I guess at his level, that was really hard pushing it.
Yeah.
To be able to get a good set time, not even because I know more of the experimental bass is usually at the beginning of the night.
Yeah.
Because it's slower tempo music. But Connor is one of the few that actually had really good time slots, and still played experimental stuff throughout the entire night.
Yeah.
Mm.
He didn't conform to what Dallas is really known for, just dubstep and rhythm.
Right.
Did his own thing.
Yeah. And now and we saw recently at Ravenscoon, I think is how you say his name. He came by and that did really well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a sold out night with Ham Show. Shout out
Yeah,
Ham
it
Time
was.
or Ham Fan one
Yeah,
time.
shout out him.
Shout out him.
So shout out Connor for basically being a
Holding it down.
yeah almost a kind of paving the way.
Yeah.
in a way, for experimental bass down here.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
And it's grind.
Hell yeah.
Always on that grind.
Man. He always send me clips. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck is
As soon as he got his new
I'm like,
laptop,
what?
bro,
Yeah,
he
he was in it. He was every fucking day. I'm just like,
he unlocked the Renegon, goddammit. That's what he did.
So let's let me ask, if you could pick anybody to be on a future episode of podcast, who would it be?
Yeah, good
Like
questions.
locals?
Or just anyone.
Anybody.
Or just anybody?
You could give me a local and a bigger
one
person.
local, one big person.
There you go.
Okay.
Big person, Sizzy. 100% Sizzy. I just, because, listening to his music and just trying to, dissect, all the aspects that it goes into, his production, it's fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So, Sizzy would be one person I'd definitely want to interview.
Okay.
Talk to and just kind of, pick at his brain and see how he does everything and, what got him into listening.
Yeah.
Because some of his music, it'll be, it'll have, some old school, 90s, early 2000s, hip-hop samples, but then he also has, super, crazy, melodic, stuff.
Yeah.
Especially, in the beginning and, in his intros, and you're just like, dude, how the fuck?
Yeah. What about you?
For a big one, Subtronics.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. It would be an hour long.
Man.
It'd be cool because y'all can like have like a little smoke break at some point in the middle.
Jeez, that would be so sick. Oh my
Smoke
God.
with that,
Little
just
dab
dab out,
competition real
boy.
quick.
smoking some tronics
Sheesh.
through
That'd be crazy.
a Zoom call.
Yes.
What about a local
Local?
that you would like to see on here? Cody?
A local that we haven't done yet.
Correct.
I feel like Strats would be a good one.
We've done shreds.
You already done? You already
Yeah.
did it? Oh, I don't know. My bad. I think Toto.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Toto would be a good one. I'm trying to think, bro.
I'm trying to think who I've seen like live play at these shows.
Not many because he never comes out to support us. I'm kidding.
I'm always there,
I'm kidding.
you know y'all see me there with my
I know y'all see me in the pictures. I'm dead. I was thinking ex Anthony, Martin Anthony.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Who bigger?
Dang. Bigger, I'm gonna go with Rez.
That'd be sick.
That'd be dope.
Definitely would.
I don't know.
go
I'm,
with Rez.
I mean, slander would be dope.
All right, so next question.
Hurt.
All right, so local then. Who are your local?
I said Martin Anthony.
Oh yeah, true. Shit. My bad.
It's all good, bro. Just listen.
So for Cody, what got you into like photography, dude, and like media in general?
My nana, cause she bought me a I was about to say camcorder, a camcorder, and I would always make videos like just hella videos, and we still have them at my mom's house, but they're just like whether they're movies of me like just acting and like fighting like imaginary people or something, or me and my cousins made like a movie or something. Like always done that, and ever since then, like I just been with the media shit.
There you go. So what do you want to do with media going forward? Like, what do you want to try to do in the future with it?
Ooh, for media, I want to do my own stuff because I'm gonna have like this clothing brand coming out. So I really want to get into like shooting like the promo clips for that. And getting into Photoshop because I know nothing about Photoshop, but I need to because I'm gonna need it. But yeah, just definitely getting into that and making sure like I'm like the best I can be with that shit.
Okay.
For that stuff for sure. But yeah.
So what are y'all's plans for 48?
Jeez. I mean, we just want to try to play more shows at a steady pace. We don't want to play too many shows. We want to pace ourselves. But we want to slowly grow. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to produce, but I know Andrew wants to produce.
Yeah, I've been in a lab with a couple people, so
Oh shit.
trying to get something cooking.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
It's gonna be where one's like the DJ and then the other one's the producer.
Possibly. Something like that.
Hell yeah.
We can do lasers and visuals, helmets.
Okay, BTS.
I know you. I know you want to get in on this.
That'd be like our side alias, so nobody knows about.
That'd be
Constantly hitting.
crazy. What about you, Mr. Pass?
Mr. Paz, what do you want to do with music? Oh shit, that's a good
Where do
question.
you see yourself in 5 years?
Probably just being not really a local anymore, but just beyond that. I don't know. Wherever it takes me. Because even like starting it with DJing and everything, I never thought it'd pick up and be as serious as it is now.
Yeah.
I just picked it up as a hobby, and lo and behold, it took off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When we started mixing, I didn't think. I mean, I knew already since Rhythm Squad was sort of in the scene that we were already kind of connected, but I didn't think we'd just get thrown into it like that.
Y'all's first set, it wasn't even like the doors for like a 30-minute set, dude. It was going into New Year's.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That was y'all's
one.
That was y'all's first set ever.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was some.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Ooh, what was y'all's favorite set so far that y'all played?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to say this last one.
Yeah, that last one y'all went off.
Yeah.
That was back to back.
Yeah.
The 48 back-to-back tasks at Zion.
You mean Pass featuring 48?
Shit. Let's go look at those videos.
That or the one back to back with Flog.
That back to back was dope too.
Yeah, that was.
Ooh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that crowd was nice.
Yeah.
For me, it probably had to be Spooky Land, dude.
Yeah.
First
Oh, yeah.
time ever playing in front of a crowd, even just playing, what was it, from 10 to 11? I think it was like a 10 to 11 slot, sold out crowd at that time period, or in that time span.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even think anybody was going to be there. I thought it was only going to be like a handful of like people, maybe 30 at the most, but then like I look up and it's
People
from
showed
walls to
up.
wall,
People
from the
showed
front
up.
all the way to like the back. It was just packed out. I was
That's
like, oh
crazy.
shit. I remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but I think at one point I got on the mic, I was like, holy shit, there's a lot of y'all.
Yep.
Because I just wasn't expecting that.
That's
and
crazy.
that was probably like I still remember the crowd's reaction for like some of the drops I did, and just hearing them freak out. I was like, oh, shit.
I have one video with Cause and Martini flipping shit
That was
in the-
bass session.
in the front. Was it bass session?
Yeah.
That
You didn't know
video,
Tristan
that video
and
was
Andrew.
dope.
That one was fun. That was a good one. But definitely Spooky Land was my most memorable one, just because it was the first show I ever did. So both of y'all would be Zion.
So if you had to pick, no, he said fuck.
Oh,
No, I said Pass and Flog.
Oh, if you had to pick a solo set that we played, what would it be? And if you had to pick a back to back, your favorite back to back so far, which one would it have been? No pressure.
I've done a lot.
I know, that's why I said no pressure.
I'm trying to think.
Ooh, my favorite 48 set was it was when y'all were playing in the tent. The white
was
tent.
That's the
That
first
was
one.
the first show.
That was
Oh,
New
that
Year's
was?
Eve.
Oh shit, okay, I guess that was my favorite one.
Yeah,
then.
that was probably
That whole went off.
Maybe just because it was like the first one playing in front of everybody.
Y'all had a lot of energy.
Were y'all nervous as fuck?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I was so nervous.
I was like,
okay,
I'm
the sound check helped, but I was still nervous as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. A sound check helped. I was like, damn.
It's not gonna go away.
I think that's how it was for Spooky Land. Like I was in the hotel with Aaron. I was like, oh my god, I'm nervous. Like, oh god, I'm so fucking nervous. Go out there. I was like, okay, there's not that many people, so I'm like, okay, I can just look at the decks, just play. It didn't help out that like 5 minutes later, the crowd just doubled in size. Don't look up. Play a few drops. Look up, and it's like, all right, everybody's here. Fuck. Favorite back to back though. Fuck. If I can even remember them, like actually playing, because I was like blacked out drunk at half of them. I'm kidding.
No.
He's not.
He's
lying.
not kidding. Let the record show.
We have pictures.
No, it'd probably be the one with
This was a lie.
It'd probably be the one with Alex or Valent. That for the Misfits takeover at Bass Session.
Yeah.
That was a good one because because not only did he teach me. All right, Cairo. But not only did he like basically give me constructive like feedback and criticism whenever it came to mixing and like doubles and everything, like in the early stages of me DJing, it was fun to kind of like finally go full circle where the dude that taught me basically a lot that I like know up to this point was somebody I was finally going to go back to back with, and just the chemistry we have and the energy we both just had and like together just was unmatched in my opinion. Like, out of all the back-to-backs that I've done.
That's awesome.
And with it, that like the circumstances that I had, like not really the best stage production. I mean, it was like under a tent with some subs that were like, in front of it. It wasn't really the best. And thinking that it was gonna rain and people were just gonna be inside throughout the entire night, and then after a while just looking up and it was like a really good crowd and turnout.
Mm-hmm.
It just blew my expectations, and glad it could be somebody that basically saw me being like a not shit person to like a pretty respectable DJ here in the local scene.
Oh yeah, that's dope. I remember that. I think my favorite solo set was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the first one.
Yeah. I mean,
Not even the Rome Squad takeover with him. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
yeah, that was cool.
Bass session was good too.
Yeah.
Bass session, it was just early.
Yeah.
They didn't even give you guys the mic.
Yeah, that was my fault too. R.I.P. the mic.
Still feel like the Rim Squad takeover with him was probably like one of y'all's better performances.
Yeah.
That was a really good one. And a good crowd turnout.
Yeah, it was a good crowd turnout.
Yeah, I'm down to do another takeover with him.
I would love that. That would be dope.
Yeah, we have another takeover with the Yard next month.
Oh yeah.
Coming up.
So how for y'all? So we just recently did the Zion like actual first live event. How was it for y'all? You know, doing the first stream in like a random shed. You know, only having 40 people like being in the stream.
Wasn't it like 80?
For Nuisance, I think Nuisance brought it up to 100.
Yeah, I think we got to 100. Like,
Which
I think
is
I
insane.
think it was very surprising for our first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our first ever stream event, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That we hosted.
Yeah.
So going from that first event that we ever did, you know, shout out whichever it was sometime.
Facts.
You know, and some dudes, you know, garage, like out
Shed, yeah.
Yeah.
This little shed.
to now, you know, having the first Zion event at Green Elephant, which is now like the Dallas staple for, you know,
Underground
Yeah.
events.
underground
Yeah.
events. Does it ever just feel weird?
It feels almost surreal. Honestly, it almost feels surreal.
Yeah.
Especially because like it wasn't that. It was literally a year. Wasn't it almost close to a year?
I think if not a little over a year, by like a week.
Yeah,
or
it
two.
was pretty close. Because
Yeah.
I remember the Snap stories coming up of
Yeah,
Zion.
they around the same time. Yeah.
And then we had the first Zion, and it was multiple stages with Grindfest and Nocturnal Waves and Full Grind involved. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out all those companies: Full Grind, Grindfest, Nocturnal Waves.
Yes.
For fucking believing in us since fucking day one.
Facts.
Man.
Facts. We've been helping them promo for a while. We've been helping them with events. And obviously now we're just helping them out more and more. They're helping us out grow our name, grow out the Zion name. I'm excited. We're already about to announce Zion 2, date TBD, ...
Link in the description below.
Be ready. Follow the White Rabbit.
Follow the White Rabbit. So how did the Follow the White Rabbit thing come about? Oh, Damn, that tickled y'all like that.
I don't know where to go from that.
It's a blooper.
I mean,
Who said something? Somebody said Zion. Why, when it was about the live stream, we couldn't figure out what to call it. And I almost want to say it was Nuisance.
It was either
Or
Nuisance or
Erebus?
Zach.
I wanted them to.
It was
What?
neither of them.
Who? You?
It was Jacob.
Jacob? Wickersham?
Nope.
Symbolism?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. It was.
Yeah, I
it
don't
was
remember.
him. I think he had mentioned something about it, and then Nuisance really knew the movie and was like,
I like this.
yeah, and he was like, let's do.
Let's do it.
And thus Big Chungus is forever a stapled meme
Thanks.
between them squad.
I really enjoyed our first Zion event. What did you think? How did you feel about it?
Oh, dude, my set was ass, dude. I still have like the I ripped the audio to try to upload it to my SoundCloud just to like have something out.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, my set was just trash. It was
Yeah.
bad. Like I think every time I like messed up, I wheeled it back, and I think in total there's like 10 or 11 wheels.
Oh my god,
Dang.
I don't
It was
remember
bad.
that.
It was bad.
That's
I kept
crazy.
screwing up because I was nervous, and I was sweating. I couldn't even breathe through the mask.
That's crazy.
So
I
it
remember-
was good. It was a good night, but God, my trash was my set was trash.
I just remember when we got there, the board wasn't nothing like we knew, so we were just like scared.
Yeah.
We were like, okay, we'll try.
That was your first time ever playing on like a pro equipment, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the hoe kept
It skipped.
It kept skipping. Cause
It lagged.
It was, and remember we didn't really know much about it. So when
you press pause and play.
Balin, he had told us that some of them skip when you press sync, and it happened to be that the press. If you did sync, it would start skipping every time you.
Damn.
Yeah. So I would do a double, and then I would switch to this song, and then it would register and it would move it somewhere else. So it'd be my shit would be all fucked up.
Damn, that sucks.
No, mine was just off just because I sucked. Like that. I'm pretty sure I didn't have any technical difficulties.
So how do you feel about the live Zion?
The back-to-back?
How the
That was a good
first-
one.
How do you feel about the whole event though? As a whole,
It was
how,
good.
How it went?
It was a good turnout. I don't know why I said it like that, but no, it was a good turnout.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was a good turnout. It was really fun. Everybody crushed it. Shout out Jandy one time. Fucking
Thanks.
phenomenal ass set. Sound wreck. Now I see why they call him Enchingon. Fucking crazy ass fucking set.
Yeah,
Blank
he
space.
kills it every
Insane.
time.
Everybody on the outside. Marks, Realist, Slanga, Reckless Ryan,
Spenny.
Flexes. Flexes fucking destroyed their sets, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody literally came on their A game and did not miss whatsoever. I mean, there's a few hiccups for our set at the beginning, but even then, it's like we quickly worked that out.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I loved all the vendors. That was the most vendors I've ever seen at an event, honestly.
Yeah.
That was like the most since like pre-COVID.
It felt back home. Like
Oh yeah. Because I think that wasn't the first like Grindfest like presented event back, was it, or was it? I was gonna say that it was.
Possibly.
Because base session was done
for
by
sure in
Grindfest.
Dallas. For sure in Dallas.
Yeah.
It might have been somewhere else.
Yeah.
But for
No,
sure in
'cause
Dallas.
Grindfest did the Zion, or not Zion,
Oh,
but
the Spotlight?
Spotlight in Austin.
Yeah,
But
you're
the
right.
first Dallas Grindfest event, I think, was Zion.
Yeah, that's probably correct then.
I believe so. Yeah.
So that's how you know nature's healing. The first Grindfest.
Getting back
event.
to it.
Hell yeah.
Trying.
But yeah, no, it was a
is
really
for
good
sure.
night.
It is for sure.
It was a really good night. Everybody was just super happy with like the turnout and like everybody saw it. So
Yeah.
So what would y'all like to see in the future for Rhythm Squad? What would you like to see us do better or different or take on?
working with bigger names, bigger lineups, more of the bigger venues, just bigger everything.
I'd like for our merch to get bigger,
Yeah.
like actually get it like licensed and stuff like that, and just make sure that's like top tier type shit. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be cool.
We need to get our website up again.
Yeah,
So we
I know. Yeah, gotta get that
Website. Yeah.
website up.
Yep. Definitely need that.
We need to start doing is it this like the paint, the dye printing or whatever?
Oh, like the direct to garment DTG stuff.
DTG.
Yeah.
We need to start doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Or going to find places that can help us out with
Just
that.
print them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Just upping the quality.
And stitch products.
Oh yeah, embroidery, stitch products.
The last website we were using was Shady.
Yeah.
And the dude that was helping us was Shady.
Yeah.
So.
So overall, in just the merch department, just
I
new
would like to
designs,
see that
kind of like a
blow
new, almost like a new era. Huh.
That was one of the last collections.
I know.
So we need a different quote. Anyways, is there any other thing we want to talk about before we can wrap it up or no?
I don't think so.
I feel like it was long enough.
Oh yeah. Any y'all? Because this comes out Thursday, right?
Yes. What?
Okay. This comes out this
Thursday.
Yeah.
So any announcements? Anything y'all wanna put out or shout out?
Let me leak all the lineups.
I don't know. I mean,
You've been hinting at San Antonio a lot.
we can hint at San Antonio.
San
I
Antonio,
just don't know when it's gonna get announced
That's
because
it.
we're waiting on the headliner.
TBD. San Antonio fan. Anybody in San Antonio? Keep it locked.
Yes.
Keep an eye out.
Shit, anybody anywhere trying to go to San Antonio?
San Antonio, yo.
It's gonna be a fat lineup. Fat.
We coming.
We also needed to make a trip to
Houston.
with Project V.
Shout out Project V one time, holding it down over there. 9 a.m. presents. Shout out all the teams
Yes,
down
facts. Shout out Lil Man one time.
Shout out little Cairo. Hi,
Yeah.
Chucky. Say hi to the camera. Right there. It's right there.
All right, he's going over budget. He's going over our budget now. Screen time.
It's too much. It's too much.
Wait. Get him the white. Tell him, Cairo. Follow the white rabbit.
To Zion.
Design.
To Zion.
All right, starting to wrap it up.
Word.
Wrap it up then.
You got it? You got it?
All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in to that 40-minute bullshit ass rant we just did. I'm kidding. Season 3, episode 8. Is this the season finale? Or we got one more
Basically.
after? Season finale of season 3. Season 4 coming out strong. Announcing soon.
You can say Sora.
Oh, we can announce it?
Say it.
Shit,
Say
season
it.
4
Hey,
starting
if
out
you,
strong.
hey,
With Sora.
if they tuned in to this point,
Yeah.
Shout out. Hey, you tuned in to this point. Comment Big Chungus. But yeah, season 4 coming out strong. Season 1 featuring Sora coming out soon.
episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1.
There you go.
Starting out the season strong. Anyway, see you on the next one with Sora. With the same outfits that we're wearing because we just got done recording it.
Right
We just
here.
got done recording it.
You didn't watch it.
No. So, see you guys soon. Wrapping up season 3, episode 8. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for the
Thank you
endless
so
support.
much. Deuces.
Catch you on the next one.
West Side.
Whole squad on that rhythm, we don't play around. Lock me up and throw away the key like Malcolm X.